Lions are magnificent predators, as they should be, if they are to live up to their nickname of the king of the jungle, despite the fact that they don't even live in jungles. But that's not the point of this video. Instead, we'll look at some animals that have the ability to dethrone the king, and not only win, but win decisively, ranging from a strong and intelligent primate, to a prickly underdog who no one can imagine to be on this list. So, here are 10 animals that can take down a lion. Number 10. Silverback gorilla. Silverback gorillas are massive contenders for a lion both metaphorically and physically. These beasts stand between 5.5 and 6 feet tall and weigh up to 500 pounds on average. They are at least 4 times stronger than humans, able to lift up to 1,800 pounds and throw with nearly 900 pounds of force. Lions bring a lot to this fight as well. Gorillas' large canines aren't designed for biting into flesh, and while their jaw muscles are strong enough to break through bar fruits, vines, twigs and bamboo, they can't exactly sever a spine like the lion can. However, we give this fight to the gorilla for a couple of reasons like intelligence and stamina. The massive strength of a lion does have a drawback, and that is the fact that it can't sustain it for very long. A smart gorilla may have the intelligence to make it a drawn-out battle and with its superior stamina outlast the lion, and win the fight. Number 9. Hippopotamus. Hippos are one of Africa's most lethal species, killing an estimated 2,900 people each year. Given how vicious these animals are, their gaping jaws are extraordinarily robust, and their teeth weigh an average of 6.5 pounds each. These massive animals can also move at speeds of up to 30 miles per hour. Unless the hippo is young, old, ill, or sick, charging opponents is a simple task. A healthy hippo is simply too enormous, powerful, and aggressive for a single lion to manage alone. With that said, we don't think a lion would even be capable of approaching one of these monsters without suffering an injury. Number 8. Grizzly bear. Just by considering the size difference alone, a grizzly bear could probably take a lion and kill it. A fight, the average grizzly can weigh up to 400 kilos, and also stand with a 7-foot height and also at a height of 4 legs. These guys are pretty big. Although both animals having the ability to stand on their hind legs, a bear's height advantage may not be an advantage. However, the bear is able to maintain a vertical position for a far greater length of time, so will be more effective at pounding and pummeling from up high. However, the lion's agility and expertise, as well as evasive maneuvers, may result in a lot of missed punches, but a lion's lack of stamina, on the other hand, may be his undoing in this fight. Lion can only evade for so long, and one strong blow from the bear's massive paws will likely end the fight right there and then. Number 7. Elephant. So, there are 2 types of elephants, Asian and African, but today we're going to focus on the African elephant because this is a fight that has a higher chance of happening. African elephants are the largest mammals on the planet, weighing between 5,000 and 6,000 kilograms. And the largest elephant ever recorded weighed around 24,000 kilograms and stood 13 feet tall. Given that the African elephant is much larger and stronger than the African lion, killing the latter is relatively simple. The lion's primary weapon is its spike, which will do little against an elephant's tough skin. In fact, an elephant can kill a lion simply by stepping on it. And don't forget about those long sharp tusks that some elephants have. They can and have killed lions in the past by using these tusks. To be honest, we're surprised this isn't number 1. Number 6. Cape buffalo. This huge African mammal is known as the Black Death for a reason. It is solely responsible for the majority of fatal animal attacks on humans in Africa. When it feels threatened, or even if you disturb it just a little bit, a Cape buffalo will attack anything, including large predators like lions. An adult Cape buffalo can grow to be 6 feet tall and weigh nearly a ton. When a member of the herd or calf is disturbed, the Cape buffalo will attack with their huge horns, which are their most prominent characteristic and primary weapon. A lion may attack a Cape buffalo by surprise and harm it, or it may simply go for one of the easier meals, such as the calves. An enraged buffalo would circle its attacker, waiting for the perfect opportunity to tear apart its enemy, with its big thick horns. Buffalo rarely attack alone, and if the herd is aroused, even the pride of lions wouldn't stand a chance. Number 5. The tiger. When it comes to big cats, they don't get much bigger than lions and tigers, which is why many people fantasize about a fight between these two species. Tigers are much bigger, stronger, and more powerful than lions, especially when we talk about Siberian tigers. Adult male Siberian tigers can weigh up to 350 kilos. Fortunately, lions roam and hunt in prides, and it's easy to picture 5 or 6 of them fighting a tiger. If that happened, the lions might win, but not without losses. We have a whole video on this deadly battle. Check out the link in description to know who is strongest of the big cats. Number 4. Giraffe. The giraffe is a massive mammal, but is lanky. The question is whether or not they can defeat a lion in a battle, and the answer is yes. The giraffe's legs are unbelievably powerful, each with a 12-inch hook, and their kick can generate a force of 2,000 pounds per square inch, which is about the hardest kick ever recorded from a horse, and it's these kicks, which they normally use for defense, that will be the lion's doom. Their massive and hefty hooves are powerful enough to shatter the lion's back, ribs, and even crack their skull. Against a giraffe, the lion doesn't even have the luxury of acquiring a favorable position because it can kick with both front and hind legs. These kicks are so powerful that one of the giraffe's kicks has been reported to decapitate lions. Number 3. Crocodiles. Both the lion and the crocodile are skilled hunters, and despite their strength, both are likely to use their intelligence to win a fight. If a fight does break out between the two species, there's no way of knowing which one will emerge victorious. There will always be situations where a lion will emerge victorious, just as a crocodile will easily win if the conditions are right. Crocodiles have one of the strongest bite forces of any animal, and if they clamp those jaws onto one of the lion's paws, the chances of the lion escaping are slim to none. Furthermore, crocodiles always hunt near water, and their strength makes it very easy for them to drag a lion into the water and drown it. So, we are already in our top 2, and we're pretty sure our first contender is going to be a big surprise for you all. On number 2, we have the rhino. Rhinos are the second largest land animals on the planet, second only to elephants. Their size alone makes it difficult for a lion to take one down, but rhinos are also highly aggressive, adopting a charge now, ask questions later attitude. They're also notoriously nearsighted, and wouldn't recognize threats if it stood feet in front of them, so they discharge anything and everything they believe is a threat. These African safari tanks will easily be able to crush or tear a lion into oblivion if they so desire. Their thick skin also provides protection from the lion's main weaponry, its teeth and claws, and depending on the species, those zones appear to be capable of skewering a lion pretty easily. The lion's only advantage in this fight is speed, but it's only good for running away, which is exactly what they should do if anyone comes after him. Those who don't flee often end up seriously injured or even killed. Before we move on further, can you guys please hit the subscribe button, so that you can keep up to date with every video we put out. It will also motivate us to make more of such interesting content. So, moving to our number 1. The porcupine. The porcupine, as ridiculous as it may seem, can take on a pride of lions. Porcupines are not aggressive animals, although they will charge back if provoked in order to defend themselves from predators. Only naive lions would attempt to attack a porcupine without knowing how hazardous it would be for them. Once the small pincushion feels threatened, the porcupine will raise its quills in a protective position, which has been known to kill not only lions but leopards as well. These quills will penetrate a lion's skin and detach from the porcupine, and because the quills are barbed, once the clothes are on, they stay in. These quills cause tremendous pain to the lion, and in some cases can even be the cause of a lion's death. If you know of any other animals that can defeat a lion, let us know in the comments below.